Hello and welcome, my friends. The Theironhulk is here, bringing you a Batman Arkham Asylum Comic-Con 2010 exclusive figure. Now, the box says it's limited to 4,000 figures, I guess? It says limited edition 4,000. So, yeah, 4,000 figures, I suppose. I did see this guy at WonderCon, and the price, I think he was like $60 or something like that. And I was like, you know what, I'll just pass. I have the regular version. He has some battle damage here, but the regular one is just, you know, the suit you start out with. And I liked it. I liked the concept that he is hurt and he's kind of ravaged a bit from fights. But I never considered purchasing him until my friend, his name is Peter. He came over for my birthday, and he brought this guy over, and I was like, whoa, you have him? And he's like, yeah, and he left him over for me to review, and so, well, there you go. It just dropped right on my hands. Pretty awesome stuff. So here he is. He is from DC DRECT, which is popular for their more detailed figures and articulation. But still, I did review a few of the Arkham Asylum figures, Joker and Harley Quinn, and if you've seen the reviews, you know I speak very highly of them. So the box on this guy is the same as the other ones. It's got the Batman cowl. It has the game logo. Very nice Batman logo. I really like that. That is really cool. The background is a moon, kind of storming Gotham City. There's a giant moon hovering over. Just really nice stuff. We turn to the back here, and since this is a preview figure, this figure did come out before the other figures, obviously. There is an interesting thing here. It says, coming soon in 2011, first series, of course, and it says February. Batman Arkham Asylum Series 2. They are liars. They lied. The toys just came out for Series 2. So, yeah, it just depends on how you want to, accept what that says. I honestly, I think they just put that there just to kind of make it seem like everything's going to come out like kind of close to each other. But no, the Series 2 just came out, and it's August. So, yeah. But anywho, we have the nice picture of Batman here. You can't even see it because of the glare. Yeah. But yeah, here's Battle Damage Batman and the rest of the series figures. Standard stuff. So, we should open this guy up and see what we have. And here he is out of his packaging, and he is pretty much like the regular Batman. The only difference is that he does have the extra details to his, damage armor and just some small things. When I opened this guy up, the first thing I smelled was this really powerful scent of rubber, and I'm not sure if, I really don't remember the other guys smelling like that. And I think his cape is different from the Series 1 Batman. I think. I will give you guys a comparison in a bit. But, yeah, to look more into this figure, he is really cool. I do like the details they added to him to make him look like he's been through some nice fights. I really do appreciate that. They made him. They even gave him a nice tear right here in his cape. If you can't see it, I can maybe see if you guys can see that. If not, we can close up here. Yeah, you guys can definitely see that. That's really cool. That's a nice detail, and then he does have this giant rip over here too. Uber cool. He also has what I'm guessing is mud Stains on his knee? I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. But, I do think, yeah, I think it's mud. Kind of a strange addition, but maybe he's been fighting in the rain or something outside of Arkham Asylum. Who knows? But still really cool. He has a tear on his leg here, and then 2 tears on his arm. And then he has 1 tiny slip over here. And I think that's pretty much it. He does have some more mud. I'm thinking that's mud. I mean, that's what they're making it come across as. Like I said, it could be wrong. Who knows? And then there's one thing here, which I do think is a defect, but he does have like kind of like a small, like, I don't know how to explain this. It's just kind of like his cowl is kind of bent inwards in this small area. You can kind of see that. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a manufacturing defect, but it does kind of look cool. I do like that. So it's strange to me to say that, yeah, but whatever. His face, really cool face actually. I do like his face. It's very similar to Series 1 Batman, but his eyes are actually pointing to the left. So he's kind of like looking around. This Batman's very you know, on his toes. So articulation-wise, Bats has it's not too much articulation. Let me say that. He's a DC DRECT figure, so you know, you get what you pay for. You get a really nice sculpt, but poor articulation. So his head is on a ball joint, so it can go up and down, swivel, blah blah blah. Usual ball joint. His arms are on ball joints, but there's no cut on the bicep, so it's just, yeah, it just kind of stays like that. He does have cut elbows, so they can go up and down, and then he does have a rotatable, lower arm. It just all rotates. So you got that. Same on his other arm. No waist articulation, unfortunately, but he does have some leg articulation here, so he can go like that. And he can also bend at the knee pretty good. And he also swivels at the lower legs. So it's not terrible articulation, but it's definitely articulation that doesn't really help the figure either. He can stand on his own perfectly fine, as you can see. And he doesn't have any problems there. And he's a great figure. Like, the sculpt is really nice, and I do appreciate the fact that they did make Arkham Asylum figures. Now, Mattel did make a 2-pack for Arkham City, the sequel, with Batman and Two-Face. I saw those guys at Target. They were part of a wave with Commissioner Gordon and Bruce Wayne before he became Batman. They were like a 2-pack series, and I have to say that they're not looking too good. They're not terrible. I do like how Two-Face looks, but Batman, he just looks like a kind of a hokey version of the DC DRECT figures, which is a bit unfortunate considering how nice this version of Batman is, because he's very similar to the animated series from the 1990s, which I love. I just got that show in from Netflix, and that's all I'm going to be watching after this review. So here is the regular Series 1 Batman. And yes, there are a few notable differences. I do think that this figure was almost like a test figure, because the body armor on the Series 1 Batman, which is this one, it's a bit more, the plastic, I feel like it's a bit more smooth. The emblem on here is like a very clear plastic, and this one's kind of like a rugged, almost like smoky, kind of chalk type of like coating or something they put on the plastic, so it looks like a really rugged, thick armor. Another thing is Batman's kind of skin tone on his face. This one's a bit tiny smidget, very just fair, like very tiny percentage of skin brightness. He's a bit whiter than this guy, just a bit. Maybe it's just the light that I'm using, but I'm pretty sure that this guy is definitely a bit whiter. Could be wrong, could just be the light. But yeah, and of course the eye. This Batman's looking to the left. This guy is just looking straight at you, and he is ready to kick your ass. And of course, the capes are a bit different. This guy does not smell like rubber, so we got that. Yeah, I do like this cape a lot more, just because it has more character to it. You know, it's got the, like, I've been through some shit look, excuse my language, and this guy is just like, I'm the perfect Batman right now. I haven't fought anyone, just kind of doing my detective work. So, yeah. Now, one thing I can say about this Batman is that he does have a lack of accessories. At least this guy comes with his Batarang, and this guy doesn't come with anything. Just his display stand, which this guy also comes with. But overall, if I were to pick, and if they were both the same price, I would pick this guy up and over this guy. Definitely. Dude, this guy's awesome. This guy's cool. He's cool for displaying, but I would love to have this guy, like, on top of my TV if I could. He is really cool. Yeah. Let's do this real quick. Yeah. There we go. As much as I liked the Series 1 design, and how his armor is a bit more chalky, and kind of, like, it's got that smoky look, I like him being beaten up, and I like him to look kind of, you know, more realistic. He's been through stuff, man, you know, he's got to fight the Joker, and yeah, so, dude, this guy, definitely, pick him up. If you can find him cheap, and by cheap I mean like maybe under $25, definitely pick him up. And I want to say thank you again to my friend Peter. He gave me this guy, I guess. Not sure. Yeah, thanks Pete, and I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. I know I did, so that's saying something, I think. So until next time, my friends, Theironhulk is signing off. Adios.